Okay, so it's disgusting and we ate it. And we've got a little illustration over here. It says, I'm a spinach fan. You are what you eat. Then why aren't you green? The cow says. Alright, because if he's a spinach fan, and you are what you eat, shouldn't you be green? But you are what you eat is a saying. How many of you have heard that saying before? You are what you eat, so if you eat a lot of sugar, then you're going to have a lot of sugar inside you. Or if you eat too much chicken, people might say you're going to turn into a chicken. You won't really turn into a chicken. But. Now we've got something moving in my lunchbox. What would you rather eat for lunch? A steaming piece of pizza? A bowl of bugs? A live oyster? Or a fish's head? You might be surprised to learn that many people in the world would not answer pizza. In Europe and Asia, many kids love to eat fish heads. Americans gulp down tons of live oysters a day, and many Africans know what a properly cooked grasshopper has done. Many Africans know that a properly cooked grasshopper has a delightful crunch. What's disgusting and what's delicious? It depends on where you live and what you're used to eating. Depends on whether the refrigerator has been invented yet, and whether your mom once got sick eating tomatoes. Depends on many things, maybe on everything that ever happened up to the moment you lifted that fork. So grab a cockroach cookie and turn the page for some of the sickest, silliest, and strangest meals the world has ever known. When you're done, maybe you'll have a hankering for something really horrid, like spinach. Part 1. People eat the wildest things. Adventures in the world's weirdest and funniest foods. Okay, frog legs. And this is in Europe, America, and elsewhere, so other places. Imagine yourself slurping a soup full of tadpoles, or finding a stuffed frog nestled in your rice. Today, most frog meat comes from legs, but if you had lived centuries ago, so hundreds of years ago, tadpoles and whole frogs might have been your favorite foods. Frogs live in most of the world's countries. They are the only amphibians that live north of the Arctic Circle. Many people buy frog meat at gourmet grocery stores, but adventurous eaters can hunt their own in lakes and ponds. And then we've got a little poem with an illustration. So this says, frog legs make me croak. Okay, another word for croak is, just say it.
Ribbit.
Right, frogs croak, they ribbit. Croak also means to die. Okay, so it's not a very nice way to say die, but if somebody says, yeah, he croaked, that means he died. Okay, so the frog is saying, frog legs make me croak. It's a joke from the frog. Okay, and now, a poem. And the title of the poem is, Just Shut Your Eyes and Think of Chicken. Everyone says they taste like chicken, that fried in butter they're juicy lickin'. They say if I'd just try a bite, I'd end up eating the whole dang night. Gulping them down like candy bars. Well, I don't care if movie stars come and feed them to me on toast. I'll never convince myself the roasted jungle on my tongue is meat. The human mouth was meant to eat, and don't try hiding it in a stew. I know it's frog, whatever you do. 3 famous words. Look at the chicken upside down. Tastes like chicken, whether it's frog legs, whether it's with